Greetings. Let's examine students' oft-voiced question. Is my map right? Is my map right? Is my map correct? And turn that into a teachable moment. First, it's not the student's fault. They've gone through primary and secondary education where we have assessed their progress based largely on right or wrong answers to exam questions, correct? We could discuss the merits, the pros and cons of such instruction in another video, perhaps, or in comments. So it's not their fault. And it's not surprising that they arrive in their higher education institutions, their technical, tribal, community colleges, their universities, with the question, is this right? Not only when using GIS, Geographic Information Systems, but in other courses. Let's focus on GIS courses right now. Is my map right? I encourage you to respond to this question in the following two ways. First, answer as follows. Does the map help you to understand the issue you are examining in a deeper, richer way, whether it's climate or hazards or population change or something else? That will help you determine whether your map is fit for your use. That's more important than, is your map right? Sure, there are some guidelines, for example, that you might have in your lesson about you have to tick certain boxes in the rubric about certain elements of the map. Maybe it's about symbology, maybe it's about synthesis, maybe it's about the way they classify the data, and so on. To be sure, those things may be important. But more important than, is my map right? Does it help you understand something better? That's the whole purpose of mapping. That's the whole purpose of geographic information systems, is to understand our complex yet troubled world, our fascinating biodiverse planet. That's what's most important. The second way I encourage you to answer this question is as follows. Can you justify the choices that you have made? Data, choices, symbology, scale, classification, projection, and so on, in making your map and doing your analysis. Again, that's more important than, is my map right? Can you justify the choices that you've made? And can you articulate those choices that you've made and tell us what you found out in a video, in an audio, in a presentation, whether it's a story map or a PowerPoint or a Prezi or whatever, to myself as your instructor, to your peers, your fellow students, maybe even to the broader community, whether it's about maybe, for example, a zoning issue or a bike trails or something like that in your community. Can you articulate what you found out to someone outside of your own classroom? Can you justify the choices that you made? So those are two answers, and I'd love to have a dialogue with you all on what other responses could you come up with that are valid to help the students move beyond the is my map right or is my map correct to these more important questions and issues and investigations. Thanks.